So in practical terms, how might we do this transaction? Well, here are the thoughts that came. It absolutely has to be a win-win transaction where we both just keep winning exponentially. So this is when things come into play, like equity in token of me and ring true and the metaverse. Those are part of the transaction because I would want the buyer to have ownership interest in these assets to ensure that we have a win-win. And similarly, perhaps these assets would have ownership interest in who's benefiting by it, whether it's Masters of the Void or Coin Metro, who might be the marketplace for them. So all of these platforms will benefit. So we can very easily craft a win-win transaction or exchange. I like exchange. It's like more like the bees and the flowers, right? They don't have a transaction. The bee goes to the flower to get the nectar, and the flower says, yeah, come on in, enjoy, because I'm going to get pollinated. So a win-win exchange is exponential, and it keeps increasing in value and in satisfaction as it unfolds, as it grows and expands. So these are the kinds of things I'm thinking of, because I don't need US dollars. Those are worthless. I mean, I could use a little bit to pay for, basic food and basic needs, but really the value is in the upliftment and the co-creation of its value. And together, that's can be infinitely valuable. That becomes hard to put a number on, but this way we don't have to put a number on it. I mean, there'll be a number just for the news story, like, oh my God, the first NFTOM has been sold for $1 million. Why is that? And then people will try to figure out why is this a value, right? And fun is them figuring out why this is not only of value, but of great value. And it's really the starting point of the new world of abundance, where co-creators like us are finding each other and creating more value together and enjoying the creation more and with more satisfaction and more upliftment and just more fun and inspiring more people to be a part of it with passion and with more divinity and less effort and less frustration, right? We're really wanting to set an example for ourselves and our team and our customers and the world at large, so that they can get a sense of it, to feel the essence of it. And it's a very inviting way of bringing people in. They'll be very curious about, how is it possible that someone could mint an NFT, which has this new name, NFTOM, and someone would be willing to buy it for $1 million? I mean, I have that thought about Bored Apes and other silly NFTs that have been just fake and manipulated. Like, everyone knows, like, that's not real. And so that's not interesting anymore. And that's why you don't hear about NFTs anymore. It's sort of gotten so diluted and worthless, So this becomes the story about, oh, now I understand why NFTs have value. Because they're really storing something of great value. And it's not something that your computer whipped up or AI created a little image and then 20 different versions of it. No, it's because I created a better version of myself, measurably. Like, that's the value of this new world. And we want to get that story out to attract more people to co-create with us and create value with us who get it. And the ones who don't get it, it's fine. They'll continue to be, haters gonna hate. But lovers, the ones we inspire, this is gonna have so much impact on a lot of people that are already in it, and even those who might be on the fence are going to be like, that's it, I knew it, I'm in. They're going to come rushing in. This could actually cause a pretty significant trigger, even for the financial markets. I would not be surprised. When this happens, it is very likely to have a pretty big impact, like an avalanche, on anything that's fake, anything that's worthless, because this is the worthiness that we're measuring. We're measuring true value. And all the stuff out there that's smoke and mirrors, manipulated, fake, it just blows up and crashes. That's what's going to happen. And I just had this really strong intuitive feeling that creating an event like this, very thoughtfully, very intentionally, very lovingly, co-creating this transaction, this exchange, how we do it, how it's presented, could have an enormous ripple effect on humanity, and how many people are then truly activated to pay more attention to what is their value, and when are you of greater value, and how can you be of greater value? How can you be happier, more fulfilled, more inspired, more joy, more satisfaction? Because you're creating it all anyway. The question is, do you like what you're creating? This would have tremendous impact on people to really go to that next level. So, are you in? Of course you are. All right, let's play game.